Hey guys, it is 7:40 in the morning. I have been so busy for the past couple of days, so I haven't been able to do a video, and I apologize for that. On Friday, I was insanely busy, and I know that I talked to you guys about that, and then I was going to make a video on Saturday, but I ended up being really sick. And then I went to a concert on Sunday, which was my favorite band. It was Panic at the Disco, and I have been away for the past couple of days, but now I'm home. And I wanted to finally make a video, considering I might not have one on Friday. So, as an apology to you guys, I'm going to be doing a how-to video on a Wednesday. Yay! And I am recording this at 8 a.m. because I just got home, so why not do it? Also, I have bluish black hair now because my best friend Devin, who I talked about in my last video, dyed it for Boston Comic Con and for Dragon Con, so I'm pretty happy. So I don't really keep up with trending things on YouTube, considering the only YouTubers I actively follow are PewDiePie, Cry, Jenna Marbles, and Dan is on fire. But I've seen things like How to Survive Warped Tour. I've never really seen one that's how to start a con. Because Boston Comic Con is coming up, I figured this was a good time to talk about this. There's probably something out there, but here's my version. So this is Kaylyn's guide to surviving a con. So the first thing you're going to need is a bag. It doesn't matter what kind of bag. It can be a drawstring, it can be a backpack. I usually bring a backpack because they're lightweight and easier to carry around, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to need a backpack, I promise you. Whether you will buy one thing at a con, or if you're me and you buy 3,000 things, you're going to need a backpack. Because even if you buy one thing, who wants to carry that around all day? I certainly don't. At Anime Boston, I bought like a t-shirt, a book, a poster, and a wall scroll. And just the wall scroll on its own was tiring to carry around, and I would not have wanted to carry the rest of it around. If you're afraid that your bag does not go with your costume, I can easily say this to you right now. Nobody fucking cares about your backpack. It is a backpack. Who is going to judge you? The only issue with it is that you have to get checked every single time you go in and out of the con, but I think that's the price to pay for not having to carry shit around all day. In that bag, you should put cash and a lunch. I say cash because I have heard plenty of stories about people using ATMs and having money stolen at cons. That has never happened to me personally because I always have cash on me. So I don't know if it's actually going to happen to you, but I would suggest bringing cash because it's a lot easier to pay for stuff and it just saves time. Bring a lunch. Bring a lunch or scour the area around the convention center first. I'm telling you this because con food is expensive. When you buy that, you've basically sold your soul. So if you can, either look around the area for little restaurants that are nearby the convention center, or just bring your own lunch. I completely, totally promise you, you do not want to buy con food, because it might taste good, but you've just lost your life savings to a hot dog. Now, make sure you always check the rules before you go to a con. The rules change depending on the con, so I can't give you like a full rundown of what the rules are. But basically, it's don't be an asshole and don't wear revealing costumes. By revealing costumes, I mean women, don't have your boobs out, and boys, keep it in your pants. That is not me being sexist. I have just never been to a con where you can have more than 90% of your boob out. But there's probably some con out there where you can do that. Who knows? France is pretty weird, right? Proper etiquette at a con. I can't believe that I even have to talk about things like this, but after what happened at San Diego Comic-Con this year, I cannot believe that some con-goers are actually humans. I am sometimes ashamed to be a con-goer because of the people that are reported. This is ridiculous. I don't understand what's so hard to grasp about the concept of don't be an asshole, but apparently that's too hard for some people. Basically, the etiquette for a con is the same as the etiquette for Warped Tour, except don't mosh. If you've never been to Warped Tour, I suggest you go because it is a fantastic experience. Basically, rule number 1, don't make fun of someone else's taste. Nobody likes that. 2, don't make fun of someone else's costume. 3. Don't repeatedly hit on someone that is obviously not interested in you. Do not taunt them. Do not follow them around. Do not hit on them. Do not make gestures towards them. Do not grope them. I can't believe I have to talk about this. Some people just don't know how to be humans, I guess. Because that was all over San Diego Comic-Con, and I see it all the time at other cons. Do not make fun of someone's costume in regards to skin color, gender, or size. Honestly, if you are fucking nice to people, then you will make friends and you will have fun and everyone around you will have fun. And then you won't end up on the news as some kind of fucking asshole under the same list as a girl that has gone missing from a con. People are assholes sometimes at cons. Which brings me to the next thing, is make sure that you have someone that you know there. It doesn't matter if they're an adult or a kid, but make sure that there's someone that you know and that you can contact in case of an emergency. I have plenty of friends at cons, and I have adult friends at cons. And I continually check to see which cons they're going to, so that way I know I can contact them if need be. I have a friend who I met at Boston Comic Con last year, and at Anime Boston, when the dealer's room shut down early, I had nowhere to go for 6 hours. So I hung out with him. So make sure that you have someone that you know nearby. That's why I suggest, if it's your first time going to a con, make sure you have a friend with you. Like, actually bring a friend with you. So that way you have someone there and you can make more friends. That way you can go alone next time if you want. So I guess those are the guidelines to how to survive a con. I guess a rundown of that would be, bring a bag, bring a lunch, bring cash, don't wear revealing clothing, don't be a jackass, and always have a buddy. And then everyone can have a good time. So the question of the day is, what is your dream cosplay? For myself, my dream costume is to do Crow from the video game Fragile Dreams Farewell Ruins of the Moon. It's for the Wii, it is an excellent game, and Crow is my favorite character, and he's kind of an asshole, but he's still awesome at the same time, and his costume is very complex, so I don't know if I'll be doing it anytime soon, but I hope to at some point. So let me know what your dream costume is by commenting or tweeting me, Facebooking me, whatever. All that stuff is in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, Cub Scout.